Hello and welcome to Institute of Global Professional Members IGP Association webinar. This is a free international webinar for all of you. My dear audience, ladies and gentlemen out here, welcome to this free international webinar. This is your host, Rahul Sengupta. I am a public speaker by profession and I'm from India. Today, in this session, we will have a lot of things to learn. But remember, stay with us till the end of the program of this IGP webinar, because today we will have two eminent speakers out here in this evening will be imparting us a lot of knowledge and value to our education. But before I start this program, let me introduce myself to you. As I said, this is your host for the evening, Rahul Sengupta, speaker by profession from India. Now, this evening in this webinar, I'm very much privileged, to be a global professional member of IGP. I'm very honored to host this evening for IGP today. Not only that, we have a lot of new participants who keep on joining with us in all our webinars that take place. Today we are in the 108th webinar. We have completed 107 webinars till date. If you log into our Facebook page of IGP, you will find the earlier webinar recordings out there. My friends, my dear audience out here, welcome once again. Now, remember, don't forget to put your comments, leave your comments. Don't forget to share this IGP. Don't forget to give your feedback on this. Tag your friends and let IGP reach to so many people who are not able to reach to us. This is a live webinar which we are casting right now. Is going to happen for next few hours. To start with the program in the agenda, a small introduction which has already I've started. I would start off with IGP's introduction because a lot of new participants keep on joining. Institute of Global Professionals is a globally recognized body. We are based in Bangladesh, but we are recognized in so many countries as we have seen in the introduction video. We are a social body and we are imparting coaching, online, offline education and training. IGP is mottoed to educate the people. My friends, I think you will agree that mere education, mere having a qualification is still not enough in nowadays. So we need to keep on training ourselves. We need to keep on skilling ourselves. We need to keep on watching webinars and educating ourselves to a level where we can get much satisfaction as far as our knowledge goes. IGP is globally recognized. So my friends, these webinars are going to help you reach to so many places, so many ideas and knowledge. Today we have a very important and very upcoming topic and a very current topic coming in, which as seen in the webinar heading is artificial intelligence and its future. Now, my friends, please support us. Share this live to your community, to your friends, tag your friends. Let more people come into this community. Let more of your friends come and watch this webinar. So without wasting all of our time, let us move on to our first speaker. And I would just like to introduce him with you. We have Mr. Ahmed A. Ainger. And Dr. Ahmed A. Ainger is from Egypt. Let me tell you a few lines about him. He's an assistant professor of Beni-Suef University, director of Technological and Information Study Center, and founder and chairman of Science Innovation Research Group. So let me welcome Mr. Ainger, and I wish all of you to stay together till the end of the session so that we have a lot of things coming for you. We have Dr. Ainger live with us right now. And sir, warm welcome to our show.
Thanks
sir,
so much, my dear friend. Yes, thanks so much.
I would like the audience to give sir a warm welcome. So that IGP gives so much of a warm welcome that sir is excited to join us. So over to you, sir.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much, my dear friend. Let me show my screen. So I go to screen. Now my presentation is visible. It's okay?
Yeah, we are waiting, sir. It is, yeah,
Okay.
we can see that.
Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everywhere you are, ladies and gentlemen. It's really my pleasure to be with all of you now. So, first of all, I'd like to thank my dear friend, Professor Mutmainna. She's invited me to be with all of you now. And also, I want to thank all the organizers of this great this great conference, and I wish this conference to be great in this time and uh, all the time in upcoming conferences after that. So second of all, I'd like to ask all of you to take care of yourself and be safe from COVID-19 during this pandemic period of time. And we need to pray to ask Allah to remove this virus from all around the world. Thirdly, I would like to introduce myself. My friend really is give introduce me, but let me give some introduction about myself. So, my name is Dr. Ahmed Al Naggar. I'm assistant professor of faculty of computers and artificial intelligence, Beni-Suef University, Egypt. I'm a founder and the chairman of Scientific Innovation Research Group. I'm a co-director of the International Ranked Office, Beni-Suef University, Egypt. I'm a director of Technological and Informatics Studies Center, Beni-Suef University. I'm a director of Beni-Suef University Electronic Portal. I'm a triple E member of the Beni-Suef section. I'm a managing editor of the Journal of Cybersecurity and Information Management, GCIM. I'm also a chief editor of International Journal of Informatics, Media and Communication Technology, IGIMCM, Beni-Suef University. Let me give the outline of my presentation. My presentation is divided in two parts. The first part, I will give some introduction about my university, Beni-Suef University. Second part, I will give introduction about deep learning because it's very important topic nowadays, because we are in the pandemic period of time. So it's very important to understand what the technological will give and help us during this pandemic period of time. So I will introduce our give introduction about what is deep learning. I'll speaking deep learning like network types, development frameworks, and network models. Also, I'll talk about the deep learning development flow. After that, I will give some applications species it will use the deep learning. After that, I will conclude my presentation. Let me go to the first part to introduce my university, Beni-Suef University. As you can see, this is a buildings of the Beni-Suef University. So I welcome all of you to visit my university. It's really very great university in Egypt. I can see in the Middle East nowadays because it's have a lot of faculties. So now where we are, the localization of Beni-Suef University. So as you can see, this is the map and you can visit Egypt. It's like here. And when you are here in Egypt, you can ask, how can I go to the Beni-Suef city? It's a very amazing city. So it will find it in my heart. When you are in Beni-Suef city, you can ask, how can I go to the Beni-Suef University? So when you go to visit Beni-Suef University, you will be smile and we are proud of you if you are visit us. So welcome to Beni-Suef University. Now, about Beni-Suef University. So, as you know, the Cairo University established in its branch in Beni-Suef City in 1981. So, Beni-Suef University was established as a standalone based on the presidential decree in 2005 and re-signed from the prestige of Cairo University. The president of Beni-Suef University is Prof. Dr. Mansour Hassan. He's a faculty of medicine Beni-Suef University, Egypt. Faculties of Beni-Suef University. My university includes more than 33 faculties, so very big university. It's like Faculty of Computers and Artificial Intelligence, this is my faculty. Faculty of Commerce, Faculty of Law, Arts, Science, Education, Medicine, Nursing, Engineering, Physical Education, and so on. It's a very, very amazing university. I love it so much. About students and the facilities, so Beni-Suef University include more than 60,000. This is by the way, this is old information. I need to upgrade it. This is my fault, so I will upgrade it. It's undergraduate and postgraduate students who enrolled in 72 undergraduate program in 336 postgraduate program, 87 diploma, 180 master, 18 master, and 131 PhD program. In addition, Beni-Suef University has a valuable and promising component in terms of material resources of structures, buildings, and land, which amounts to total area of almost around 636 acres. So very, very amazing university. If you want to know more about more information about my university, you can visit this website, or you can contact with me. I will give you more information about how to join with us in Beni-Suef University. Now let us move to the second part of my presentation. I will give introduction about the deep learning. So from the start, you need to know deep learning is discovered after we talk about the artificial intelligence. So the big umbrella is artificial intelligence. As you know, the broad area which enables the artificial intelligence is a broad area which enables computers to mimic human behavior. So this is the big umbrella, how to make the computer mimic human behavior and do what the human do, and think what the human think. After that, what is the machine learning? So machine learning is use of statistical tools, enables machines to learn from experience data need to be told. So this is difference between the artificial intelligence and the machine learning, because we need to differentiate between the two concepts. So the umbrella, the big umbrella, is artificial intelligence. After that, what is the machine learning? From the machine learning, it's have a lot of algorithms and tools. One of them is called neural network, but neural network has some default and has some problems. It doesn't work with others problem. So the scientists keep to solve this problem. One of these thinking is deep learning. So deep learning is learning from its own methods of computing and its own brain. So we need to know why is deep learning useful. It's very, very important questions. It's also now good at classification, clustering, and predictive analysis. Now, let us know what is deep learning. Deep learning is a way to classify, clustering, and predicting things by using a neural network that has been trained on a vast amount of data. As you can see in this figure, you can see a lot of information like cars, like buildings, like humans, like route, like street, like signs, like a lot. We need to classify by the brain, by the human brain. You can, when you see this picture, you can classify it. It's easy for human. But now, how can computer classify this and the predict after that what is in this picture? So we have a lot of data like speech. When these those people can speak, we need to classify or recognize what speech these people's speech, what they are saying, and what is the machine data about the machine data. What is the music? You can hear some music. We need to, when you listen one music, we need to know who's sing now. Okay, and also we have a lot of information like radar, like data, like time of flight. So we need to classify all amount of data. We have a lot of and vast amount of data. That's why we need to classify it, and after that we need to predict this information and what we can do and what we can think. That's why it's very important nowadays to know more about the deep learning. So what is indeed the deep learning? So deep learning has its root, as I said before, the root of the deep learning is in neural network. So neural networks are a set of algorithms modeled closely after the human brain that are designed to recognize patterns. So if we want to make a comparison between the biological neurons and the artificial neurons, so as you can see, this is like cell. So if you can see the biological neurons, if you can see this is the dendrites. It's by artificial neurons, it's called the impulse. Okay, after that you can see the synapses. Synapses is for the by comparison of the artificial intelligence or artificial neurons is called weights, and the cell body is called the summation threshold. So this is a very important, and we the scientists use this type to work upon, because by using this summation and threshold you can know the what is the quality of the algorithm you use. After that, the axon is the output. So if we have a picture, and we will see that after that, have a picture, and we need to know what is this picture. It's a cat, dog, car, something like that. So we need to classify it. So by by biological neurons, you can classify it by easy, but by artificial neurons, it's difficult. So it depends now on the summation threshold. This is a very important point in the artificial neurons. This is the algorithm, the depths of the algorithm and the strengths of the algorithm in this point. So all science need to work more and more to adapt some mathematical concept to use it to make this algorithm deep learning more sufficient. So as you can see, this is the inputs and this is the layers, and finally we can get the output. So as you can see, the rate is called nodes, and the red nodes is the green is called nodes and equal the neurons, and this is a oval is called layer. It's equal to stack of neurons. So deep learning creates many layers, as you can see in this figure, of neurons attempt to learn structured representation of big data layered by layer. So as you can see this figure represents by myself, by the human. You can recognize it. So this is a dog. It's walking with the owner of it. So, but now we need to know it by computer. How can computer recognize these pictures? So it go to this through this layer, and but the first step is attempt to learn structure. So the structure of representation of this data, of this, because now this is a data. This is not for the computer. It's not like a picture. It's like a data. So we need to know every point on this picture or this data. So it's like a dog and the human and in the dog we can see the tail, the leg, and the head, and the mouth, and the ears, something like that, as you can see in this layer. So the deep learning divide all point or the structure of the representation of this data to know how can match it with the other picture. After that, after more and more and more layers, you can recognize it as a horse, as a dog, as a rat, or something like that. And finally, it's give us the result. This is the output. So by this algorithm, you can see it will give us the output like 90% dog and 10% wow. So now it depends on the strength of the algorithm. The strength of the algorithm, as I said, is depend on the summation and threshold you use it, or the function you use it. It's very, very important to use mathematical, as I said, mathematical models or mathematical concept to use it to make this algorithm very, very strong to recognize the data it takes as an input and finally give you the output, or the correct output, or not correct, it needs to be correct, the output. So deep learning, or we can also say it like deep neural network. We have a lot of deep neural network types. The first one is called multi-layer perceptron. So multi-layer perceptron, like you see in see in this figure in the first one, it's one of the most traditional type of deep learning structure architectures. Okay, every element in this model of a previous layer is connected to every element of the next layer. You can see that's why it's called a multi-layer perceptron. It's very, very, very complicated, very, very complex. Such a layer is called dense layer. The fill out of favor is important because they are hard to train. This is very important, but nowadays it's not good with some other problem. That's why the other scientists thinking about to improve this type of the algorithm. Now we have the convolution neural network. So CNN is very, very important nowadays. Okay, it's considered as a type of feed-forward deep neural network, as you can see in this figure. So it takes a fixed size of inputs and generates fixed size of output, mostly used on the computer vision application for object detection, classification, and semantic segmentation. As we can see, nowadays we are in the pandemic, and the all governments say you should wear your mask. How can recognize someone he wear the mask and someone he didn't wear his mask? So by using this, we can detect that someone he didn't wear his mask and classify it after that if he has infected or not, and also we can send a message for him, something like that. This is very important techniques you can use nowadays, very important. Okay, the other type of deep neural network is recurrent neural network, RNN. So this is a feed-forward neural network extended to include feedback connection. So this is very, very, very important technique, because if you have a problem in the first feed forward and it give a bad classification, it's by itself like this, it can go again and make training for our algorithm, and it will be correct this problem. So it can use their internal memory to process arbitrary sequence of inputs, hence can handle arbitrary input output length. Also, it's useful for time series data where features representing the past are assumed to have bearing on the future. This algorithm ideal for the text and the speech analysis. So the architecture of the network. So we need to talk about the network models. So deep neural networks are mathematical, as I said, mathematical models. That's why we need to know, if you want to work as artificial intelligence and you can say you are you are expert at the artificial intelligence, you need to have more concept about mathematical. It's very, very important. So the deep neural network are mathematical models of intelligence designed to mimic human brains. So neural network model define a set of network layer and how they can interact. So as you know, the brain, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us this brain, and it's have more billion of neurons, and how to connect these. So by artificial, how to make this to mimic and simulate these things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us. So we have some question, we need to answer it while designing the network model, include like which layer type to use. Very important question when you are going to design your network. So you need to know which type of which layer type to use, how many neurons to use in each layer, how are layers arranged, and more question. So before you're going to design by computer, by frameworks of the deep learning, you need to know some question and post some question and how to solve it. So very important. There are many standard CNN, convolutional neural network models available today, which work great for many standard models like AlexNet, GoogleNet, Inception RaceNet, VGG, and so on. So we have a lot of frameworks now, you can use it. And we have a problem. As we said, the base of deep learning is neural network. Neural network, we need to give the model the features and the classify. But this, by using this deep neural network, no, it's very, very pretty good to give it the problem, and by it will generate the features and it will generate the labels automatically. So it's very, very important. You don't need to work more and more for get the features like here maybe if we talk about the patient we have the we need to know some features about its name, age, smoke or not, something like that. But by using deep neural network, we don't need to give the your model this feature. It will generate it by itself automatically. So when we talk about the deep learning frameworks, we have a lot of frameworks. So when we build a deep learning solution, it's a big challenge because it's very complex. It's complexity, very complex. Okay, so the frameworks are tools to easy to build the deep learning solution. Frameworks over a high level of abstraction and simplify potential difficult program tasks. So when we talk about the popular frameworks like TensorFlow, very, very important. I work using it by myself. It's TensorFlow. It's developed by Google. It's mostly used the deep learning framework. It's based on GitHub Start and folks and Stack Over activity. Very, very important framework. You can use it and very, very easy. Also, we have Cafe. It's developed by Berkeley Vision and Learning Center. Very, very important. Also, popular for CNN modeling, for imaging, computer vision application, and the model. Also, we have a lot of frameworks like also CARES. It's very, very important. By my experience, TensorFlow, it's very, very good because it's developed by Google, because we are trusting in Google. When we go to develop a deep learning, so we have to follow some instructions. So as you can see this figure, you can first of all select the framework and determine what the framework I want to use it. This is very important. After that, you can select the label data set of classes to train the network upon. After that, you can design the initial network model. After that, you can train the network. After that, you can save the parameters and the architecture in the brain file, by binary file. After that, you can inference. So you can see by this or this figure, you have some inputs, and it will go through your framework here, like here, and it will develop your frame the training network like this. And after that, it will classify like cars, like camera, like something like machine, something like that. So at this point, you need to train your data set upon your model. After that, it will translate on a PC. After that, you can infer the deep learning application embedded devices. So this is the cycle if you want to work to develop your deep learning about any problem. This is the first initial network design. After that, you need to iterate and translate your data like this, and you can meet some performance goals. If it's satisfied, you will go to the next step. If not satisfied, you can go to the first step. Now you can train your PC or GPU. Okay, after that, it will meet some accuracy goals. If it's a yes, you can go to translate by PC. If it's no, you can go the previous step. When you go to translate to the next step, like in PC, train the network, you now work with the deep learning applications, so it will develop and give the result and give you the accuracy, good accuracy, if you use a good deep learning techniques. Now, where can the deep learning be used? So you can use deep learning in many applications. You can, if you want to classify the data, so you can use it as in industry factory automation. So you need to improve pick and place if you want to improve the pick and place. Also, you can use it as a predictive maintenance failure. By using deep learning, it's very easy. You can also use a deep learning in agriculture. So you can optimize the crop watering and the harvesting. It's very important nowadays. Also, you can use it in retail, so you can improve automated outcheck, track shippers, and provide incentives. But what exactly? How can use? We can use or what can use in different fields. So in industry, you can use it as objective detection and the localization, sorting, robotics, quality control and inceptions, and so on. In smart homes, also we can use, this is the other field, you can use the deep learning there. So vacuum cleaners, automatic low movers, and so on. In smart cities, infrastructures like parking, very important. Traffic monitoring, because we have a congestion in some places. So by using deep learning, you can know and do the congestion here or there and give solution. You can use this traffic. You can use this road. You can use this street. So very important at this field. Security monitoring, very important. Road inspections. Also, we can use it in the drones. Obstacle avoidance, very important nowadays, because we are now in this pandemic period of time. So we need to maybe we know someone he's infected by this virus, so we can send him by drones the medicine. So very important. How can I decide the home of this patient? So very important. Also in food industry, also you can use in agriculture, as I said, and I mentioned critical. So we have a lot of fields we can use the deep learning, and it will be helpful for that. So we need to focus as a scientist, as the expert in artificial intelligence and go through the artificial intelligence and we through the machine learning, and exactly we need to go in deep to use a deep learning to enhance the deep learning. Now we need to give summarize of what I said in my presentation. So this is very brief about deep learning. So we know what is the deep learning, artificial intelligence, and it's as I said, it's umbrella of the machine learning and the deep learning. Also, we know the deep learning has its roots in the neural network. Also, neural network are a set of algorithms modeled closely after the human brain that are designed to recognize patterns. Also, we talked about the speaking deep learning, like neural network types, nodes, layers, development frameworks, and network models. Also, we give some introduction about the deep learning solution development flow, and finally, we give some applications of how we can use the deep learning and how it help to solve some problem in this field, and this is application. I hope this presentation give you and give a light to know the importance of the deep learning, and we need to know more about it. So if you want to know more about, you can contact with me. This is all information about me. You can call me and we can work under the umbrella of Scientific Innovation Research Group. This is my group, and also we can collaborate in the patent, in the in papers and so on under this umbrella, Scientific Innovation Research Group, or my university, Beni-Suef University. So it's very we are very proud of you want to share your ideas and implement it. And we have a lot of papers uh, uh, produced from the Scientific Innovation Research Group with many researchers and scientists from all around the world. So welcome to anyone who want to contact with me. And thanks so much for your listening me and joining me, and thanks for all organizers, and thanks for my friend Dr. Mutmainna, and thanks for all participants, and be safe from COVID-19. Thanks so much. Thanks so much.
Well,
For
thank you
you.
so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir, so much for enriching this evening with so much of knowledge. We were a lot of audiences. I guess a lot of people today in this evening, in from this webinar of IGP, has got benefited through your knowledge. You have highlighted, you have enlightened us with the artificial intelligence, its future, how people can use it, what is machine learning. You have even cooked up the whole summary at the end, so that was a very fine thing. Most of the cases, the presentations have a start and an end, but you have taken it forward and given it an end in such a good way that people have recollected the whole thing which you have summarized in the last 45 minutes, which was pretty good. I think the audience have definitely benefited across the globe. People are watching this webinar, sir. They you have given your efforts, your time, your valuable time you have given to us. Your knowledge has been shared through this platform. You feel very privileged, and I guess there are a lot of comments are coming in. So many people are they are wanting to know. They want to have a lot of knowledge, more knowledge about it. And I guess this is the topic is a big topic. We need some more time. More sessions are expected, sir. Would you agree with me, sir? More sessions are expected.
Yeah.
So it was just a summarization. So we will again like to invite you and have more knowledge on that. Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving your
Thanks
precious
so much.
time in this evening. Thank you so much, sir.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Bye bye. Thanks so
Yes.
much.
Bye bye, sir. Take
Thank,
care, sir. Take care. Bye bye.
thanks. Thanks so much. Bye bye. Thanks so much.
Bye bye, sir. So welcome. Now, friends, we are done with the first part of the session, and thanks, sir has given us so much of knowledge. I think this has benefited all of us, and all of us, you have lot of knowledge out of this session. Don't forget to tag your friends. Don't forget to comment, and don't forget to share this broadcast, this webinar, the name of IGP, to all your known ones, so that more people get benefited out of this session. Now it is the time for quiz, as we said, but we had our second speaker, Ahmed J. Ubaid from Egypt. I'm very sorry to inform you, even if in half an hour back also we had a talk with him, our seniors had a talk with him. He was supposed to come out live and host, and give you knowledge about AI. But unfortunately, about 10-15 minutes back, we got a sad news that his daughter was playing outside somewhere in the park, and she fell down and she had a fracture. And now our speaker is rushing her to the hospital. So may God bless that little child. She becomes well. Please pray for that little girl, so that her fracture is a minimum fracture. Don't know how exactly person will be reaching, how soon the girl would be, but we'll pray for the girl. I'm very sorry on behalf of IGP. I apologize to all of you as a host that we could not bring the second speaker today in this evening. I know you had a lot of expectations today that you'll be listening to him, but I'm so sorry. These incidents do not come without a prior intimation. The accidents do not come with a prior intimation. So it's our bad luck, but we guess in the next webinar, we will try to bring in Mr. Ahmed J. Ubaid, so that we can get on him. So once again, apologies from IGP. This is Rahul, your host for the evening. So let us continue with the quiz now. The whole session continues. Stay with us. After the quiz, we will have question answer session with the first speaker, and then we will have the e-certificate. So don't forget to collect the e-certificates. Those are very valuable. Stay with us till the end, and please keep on sharing. Please keep on tagging your friends and inviting more friends for the IGP, so that they can become members of IGP. They can watch the show. They can learn. So it's time for quiz. I think all the audiences are excited out here. And one more thing, once you get your e-certificates, I'll share the link with you. I'll share the website. I'll share the whole process, how to get the e-certificates. But remember, once you get the e-certificates, please do check in. Please do celebrate with IGP, so that a lot of people come to know that you have got certified, you got a quiz prize, you got a e-certificate, and please celebrate with it and have a check-in, because that check-in will give us more and more motivation. So we're just waiting for the quiz to come on the screen. I'm just waiting for the questions to be live on the screen. And the website of the quiz is www.slido.com. The code is 11111. I'll repeat. The quiz contest site is www.slido.com, and the code is 11111. This is your host for the evening, Rahul Sengupta, on behalf of IGP. So privileged and honored to be with you. And we are again on the move. So keep on sharing, keep on commenting, and stay with us till the end. Don't leave. Okay, there are a lot of names that are coming in, and we are just waiting for the quiz questions to come up. We'll start our quiz competition after the speakers they have presented. So immediately we will start it, and you can see there is a timer that is going on, which will soon reach you. So I think please keep on commenting how you have liked the show, how you have liked the webinar today, how did you benefit out of the webinars today. So that will give us support, that will give us more knowledge. So here comes the first question. Which phase of decision making funds or recognizes a problem, need, or opportunity? And your options are intelligence, design, choice, implementation. And let us see what the answers is. The correct answer would come on the screen right now. Intelligence says 65% of the population. The viewers, I would say, and design says 18%. And let us see the right answer. Yes, intelligence. Those who have replied intelligence is the correct answer. We'll go to question 2 now. Okay, and before that, we go to the leaderboard. Yes, we have seen the leaderboard. We'll come with the leaderboard again. Recognizing the threat of new competition is considered what phase of decision making? Intelligence, design, choice, implementation. And I'm waiting for the answers to come in with the votes. Yes. 27% says intelligent, 22% says design, choice says 30%, and 22% is implementation, which is a very rough and tough competition. We'll now see with the answer. It is intelligence is the right answer. So those who have answered intelligence, let us go to the leaderboard, and we have Arsan, Benito, Carlos, Kazi out here. They have got the answer 2 out of 2. And now, which type of decision involves processing a certain kind of information in a specified way so that you will always get the right answer? Structured decision, non-structured decision, recurring decision, or non-recurring decision. So that's your time to answer, viewers, audience. Yeah. It is 80% who says structured decision. And let us see what the right answer is. Even recurring says 16%. So I think, yes, structured decision is the right answer, and whoever has answered correctly will come on the leaderboard in the shortest possible time. We'll see the leaderboard now. Yes, we have Arsan, Carlos, Milin, and Gemma still leading with 3 out of 3. With Gemma, 2 out of 3. Now, which type of artificial intelligence system is an adaptive system that works independently, carrying out specific, repetitive, or predictable tasks? Options are expert systems, neural networks, generic, and none of the above. Wow. 45% says neutral networks, and expert system says 37%. Generic algorithms on 16%, and then now we'll see what the right answer is. Yeah. The right answer is none of the above, which only 3% have answered. Now let us see who has answered. Oh, Arsan, Carlos, Kathleen, and Milin. Again, which of the following is not a DSS component? Data management, model management, information management, or user interface management? This is the 5th question. We are waiting for the answers from the audience to come in. Oh, yeah. We got data management 18%, model management 25%, information management 18%, and user interface management 39%. People have voted for that. And let us see what the right answer is. Yes, information management 18% have answered rightly. And let us see the leaderboard now. We have Arsan, Dr. Hala, Carlos, Chongin Young, and Hero. Sorry. We go to the 6th question now. Which of the following is a type of special information? Roads, sewer systems, layout of electrical lines, all of the above. Which of these is a type of spatial information? All of the above says 70%. Layout 17%, sewer system 66%, and road says 7%. Now let us see what is the right answer. All of the above is the right answer, and let us see who has answered in the shortest possible time and scored well. Arsan is still on the top with Carlos, Chongdin Yang, and Kathy and Adhikari. So they are on the leads now. We have the 7th question. Artificial intelligence is the science of making machines. So we have the options: imitate computer thinking and behavior, imitate human thinking and behavior, all of the above, or none of the above. So let us see what is the answer. All of the above says 48% of the audience. 30% says initiate the human thinking and behavior, and rest 12 and 10% goes to the other 2 options. And now let us see which is the right answer. Immediate the human thinking and behavior, 30% of them has shown it correctly. And let us again see the leaderboard. And Arsan is still on the top, 5 out of 7, 1.07 seconds, with Anne, Dionysius, and Daniel on the next 3 positions. We go to the 8th question. Which of the following statements describes a robot? Is a mechanical device, has stimulated human senses, has the capability of taking action on its own, all of the above. So now your answers, I'm waiting for your answers. Audience, ladies and gentlemen, I'm waiting for your answers. Yes, the answers have come. All of the above says 59%, 32% says it's a mechanical device, but 2% says has capability of taking action on its own. Let us see what the right answer is. Oh, so that goes to all of the above option. So that is the right answer. Let us see the leaderboard right now. Yes, on the leaderboard we have Dionceas Oribi on the topper, Arsan Abdul Patah on second, Daniel and Carlos on the third and fourth positions. We come to the 9th question on the screen. Which artificial intelligence system can be trained to recognize the patterns? Expert systems, neutral networks, generic algorithms, or intelligent agents? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm waiting eagerly for your answer. And here the answers are. Intelligent agents says 39%, 26% says neutral networks, genetic algorithms 22%, expert system is on 13%. And we have the right answer, which is neutral networks, which 26% of the audience have answered. So that is the right answer. And let us see the leaderboard now. Yes, on the leaderboard, we have Oribi on the top, Daniel, Vivian, and Chong Jin Yang, one after another on the 1, 2, 3, 4 positions on the leaderboard. The last question on the screen: what is the another name for an expert system? Neutral network, knowledge-based system, intelligent agent, or none of the above? With this, we will end up with the quiz, and those who win will be getting the quiz certificates. Yes, we have the answer. We have 36% with intelligent agent and 35%, very close competition with knowledge-based system. Others contain 13 and 17%. Let us see what the right answer is. Knowledge-based system is the right answer. And now we go to the leaderboard to see the final scoring and the toppers on the leaderboard. Congratulations, Daniel Florencio. You have scored 7 out of 10 in 1.46 seconds. Congratulations, Chong Jin Yang for second position, 7 out of 10 questions correct in 1.55 seconds. And Amor Elleris on the third position, 6 out of 10 in 1.36 seconds. You'll all issue a quiz competition certificates within time. You will get your quiz competition certificates within time. So our quiz competition winners are, once again on a repetition, Daniel Florencio, Chong Jin Yang, and Amor Elleris. Let us all congratulate this quiz competition we will be having. Let us all congratulate the first, second, third winners. And I also like to announce Dionysus Oribi on the fourth position and Arsan Abdul Patah, Arsan H. Abdul Patah on the fourth position. So congratulations once again to the first, second, and third people out here. We'll issue a certificate. Now it is the time to ask questions. We'll have a question answer round with our speaker. And please do, in your inbox, all the first, second, third who have scored the first, second, third positions, we would like to issue a certificate. So please write in the inbox, mention your name very clearly. Please mention your name, first, second, and third quiz contest winners. This is an announcement to contact our page inbox, IGP page inbox. Mention your full name immediately so that we can issue the certificates in time. First, second, and third quiz contest winners are requested to contact our page inbox and mention their full name correctly so that we can issue the certificates timely. So now, my audience, please don't forget to tag, please don't forget to comment, please don't forget to share this broadcast, share this link of IGP, bring in more people. Let us all gain knowledge out of this show, out of these programs, out of these webinars. We are continuously having, once you are a member of this page, we will continuously be updated with the what are the topics of the webinars that are continuously coming in, so that you can continuously keep on watching. So congratulations, David Rellis. There is an announcement. We have a special gift for you. We noticed that till date, You have attended most of the sessions with us, and so we will share you a lifetime membership certificate from IGP. Once again, congratulations to Mr. David Relly. Mr. David Relevy is an announcement for you that we have a special gift for you, because we have noticed that you have been attending most of our sessions of IGP, and whoever does that will get a lifetime membership certificate from IGP. As today, David Relevy has received. Any of you, many of you can receive this if you continuously keep on watching the IGP webinars. After this, we will go to the question answer round with our speaker, so that if you have any questions, you can make it clear with him. So Dr. Ahmed Ellinger will be joining us. Well, Dr. Ahmed is having some network issue. We are waiting for him. We'll just wait for 2-3 minutes for Dr. Ahmed to join us, so that we can complete the question answer session. So please bear with us, because we have the e-certificates. After the question answer session, we'll issue the e-certificate link. We'll show you the e-certificate link and the process to become a member. We'll show you how to, we'll guide you, because 2 participants have joined today, so they will be eager to know that how they can get the e-certificate, and they will be eager to know how the membership certificates would come into them. So I'm just waiting for Dr. Ahmed to come in any time, because he was connected with us, but maybe there is some network issue in his place. We just wait for 2 more minutes. So please stay with us, stay with the page of IGP. And as said earlier, Institute of Global Professionals is a non-profitable organization, is an organization which imparts coaching, online, offline courses. So you can get a lot of knowledge. Webinars, we'll have a lot of speakers with different topics coming in by and then. As you can understand, this is our 108 webinar. So you can go to the, you can log into a page and go back to the earlier episodes. You can find the topics there. So you can keep on from the first episode to 107 episodes. Whatever has happened, you can listen to and enrich your knowledge. Maybe one of them or 2 of them or any of them could be, and gain knowledge, enrich your knowledge. I think there's an issue with Dr. Ahmed. I got, let me just check up. No, I think I'm sorry, we will not be able to connect with him due to some network issue. So we'll directly go to the e-certificate link, so that you can get your e-certificates. Maybe there is some serious network issue. So the screen, you can see today's program, Artificial Intelligence and the Future of Content. And the certification link already given. It is on the lively coming there. You must be noticing in the inbox. So certificate code is not required. The link is now available in the comment box. You can just keep on looking at the comment box, and pin comment also, it is there in the pin comment. So if you're not able to click the link, just browse on to this website, www.eduigp.com, for this certificate. So what you have to do is, in case you have missed out the comment inbox or maybe pinned one, what you can do is, don't worry about the certificate. Just log on to www.eduigp.com for the certifications. Step by step, you'll get the guidance. So if you are a new person, what you have to do is, you have to create an account with the IGP. So it's free. If you have an account of if you have an account, you can just log in and get it, or otherwise you can find the seminar title and get yourself enrolled. So click the link and get your certificate button, and automatically it will be downloaded. Try to do it from a desktop browser or a laptop, not from a mobile preferably. It is auto downloadable, so check your file manager that you are having space to get the certificate downloaded. So I think you have by this time must have received the so what you have to do is, after you receive the certificate, to all the ladies and gentlemen in this evening, after you receive the certificate, please share it with the IGP page with a Thanksgiving note, and don't forget to check in the IGP page while you are celebrating this certificate. Don't forget to check in. This check-in is very important to know that how IGP is taking the webinars forward, how you are benefiting out of it. So celebrate with your certificates, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to check in the IGP page while you are celebrating the IGP certificate. More webinars are going to come, uncountable webinars. I would not say it will end up in a single day or single month or a single year. We'll keep on bringing international speakers, coaches, and keep on giving you new topics coming in so that you educate yourself, you learn. So once again, I would thank all the people out here, all the audiences out here who have given their time. I hope today you have gained a lot of knowledge through our speaker. So browse www.eduigp.com, artificial intelligence in the future of the content. Certificate code is not required. And this is the whole, in the next seminar which is coming in, you can see on June 6th, Sciences and Islamic Premiership. So that's one program where we will have 3 speakers coming in. So you can join in the 109th episode of us. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have enjoyed the evening. You have learned a lot from the evening. And thank you so much for your patience to stay back till the end. And take care of yourself. This is pandemic, everyone. We are stuck up in the house, but knowledge cannot be stuck up. We have to keep on skilling ourselves, educating ourselves, learning ourselves. So this is your host, Rahul Sengupta, saying bye-bye. This is your host, Rahul Sengupta, saying bye-bye and signing off for today. Take care.